This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the DNA Designs DK-54 Animated OP Upgrade Kit. This is obviously designed to go with the Transformers Animated Optimus Prime, turning him into the full fire truck that we saw in a couple episodes of the show. But that's not all it does, because if we turn it around, we see all the parts separated out now that will attach to his robot mode. I have not opened this up yet. We will be doing that together. And hopefully it's not too complicated to actually do, because that would be kind of embarrassing, I think. But let's go ahead and open the sucker up. Here we have like is a plastic. It's all nice and encased. It also comes with this special bonus for the Big Bad Toy Store, which is just kind of a mask for his head. An additional mask for his head. Couple of fists. Back of the trailer plus leg parts. The Magnus hammer. The wing pack. Hoses. The ladder slash hose thing. His battle mask, and of course another, the same mask, but just, blue to match him. So I am not going to sit here and do my normal thing. I am actually going to use the directions here to try to figure out how this all goes together. So first and foremost, we are going to, oh boy. We're going to start with converting him into the robot mode. So we got our Optimus Prime. Let's get the mask parts out of the way. Disconnect those. I want to say the plastic does feel pretty good here. So hopefully it's all is good. Okay, according to the directions. Oh. Okay, so in order to get the foot out, we actually need to slide that over, because this thing here ends up locking the foot into place. Push that forward like that. Then this is supposed to fit in his foot well. Snaps into place. This goes up. There is actually, it actually connects in there really nicely. And we'll do the same with the other side. Once again, if you look in here, this little tab there, when you pull that forward like that, that opens that up, and that allows us to bring the foot out. Then we take the heel spur, move it out, close it back up. And once again, stick the foot in there. Close that until it snaps into place. Unfortunately, this is the one bad thing though with my copy of this Optimus Prime. His knees are really loose. Even though they're pegged in there, it's not a very tight peg. So if this ends up being back heavy, there's a chance that he ain't going to stand up on his own. Next up, looks like we deal with the fists here. So we will need to remember how to open the fists up to put them, to get them out of the way. There we go. Do the same on both sides so that we are like this. We got a peg here and we got a hole there, so we just slide this into place. like that. Same on the other side. Second verse, same as the first. Wait, where did I hear that from? Oh, Amigo. That guy. He says that. Okay. So then we have his wing pack is the next thing that we're going to have to do. So we open up the wing pack like this to start with. Fold the engine jets up like so. Or wait, nope, I guess those need to go this way, huh? Because according to the directions now, we need to lower this part. Then it looks like we got these little two holes here, which I think are meant to go on there, and then tabs here and here that go up into there. So like that. And then I guess the backpack here looks like it just stays down. Okay. We got the fire hose attachment, which, okay. Okay. All right, we gotta get that the little handle thing there out. Then this attaches into the back here, like so. Ah, there we go. That's what I was worried about. His knees are not strong enough to hold this up. That's really gonna suck. All right, now we got his two water cannons. Again, we've got a little tab or peg that pops out. They appear to be pretty much the same on each side, so they peg into place there like that. Now then, we have his battle mask. This is a little harder to see. Oh man, I'm not entirely sure my fat little fingers are going to be able to do this one. Let me rise those out of the way here. Okay, I got the mask on. It was not easy. But the battle mask does fit over his head like so, so that looks good. And now we have the eye visor, which goes on much easier. Of course, his fingers open up, and he can hold the Magnus hammer. Supposedly. I think the problem is I'm turning the fist a little too... I wanted to have him hold it two-handed, but apparently he can't. The hammer actually there we go, snaps into place too. So aside from being back heavy, this actually works out pretty well. Now though, we are also supposed to be able to... Oh, jeez. Take that off, put this back in place. Maybe we can put that back in place. Take out the Magnus hammer. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's in there. That's how we probably should have had it before. Flip that out. Oh, fur. And that gives them additional weaponry right there. Now let's go ahead. Oh, I should take this battle mask off. Let's go ahead and take a look to see how he looks with the exclusive additional one. Oh, man, that slipped too. Dang it. There he is with the white one. I'll take pictures, don't worry. He looks pretty cool, let's be honest. I think he looks really cool. This is a great addition to him. It's a version of him that we were supposed to get actually in the original line, but never did. So DNA Designs did a really nice job of getting us this version. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation, though, as this combined mode. Fingers open and close. Get the hammer out. There is a twist in the wrist, so it can do a 360, although that does have to do with transformation. However, unfortunately, as I noted earlier, depending upon where I put this, you cannot position him so that he's holding it in both hands, which is sad because it's long enough to do that. It's just you can't get the arms and the fists positioned that way. At least I couldn't. Maybe somebody else could, but I couldn't. We do have ankle rockers on here, so we do have that stretch. And yeah, the knees on my copy of the Animated Optimus Prime are really loose, so this sucks balls. And I don't know, maybe I should try to get another copy of that. So you got to be really careful with his posing in order to keep him standing up, right? So then, of course, the blasters on his shoulders, they move up and down. You can switch the positioning on the jets, which, by the way, do also come off. And you can attach them to the side if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, but that is an option. Just like these can be used as guns in his fists if you want to do that, both in his combined mode and his regular mode. That still moves, but that's kind of pointless. Basically, this whole thing is kind of pointless. I mean, okay, it's stored nicely in the back and looks pretty good back there. But, you know, none of its movements make a difference in robot mode. And, of course, you know, obviously the wings do interfere with the spin on his arms. But other than that, for the most part, none of his equipment really gets in the way of his standard articulation. I also realized the reason why I was having trouble getting the mask on is because it's a little, the one side seems to be a little like cockeyed a bit, so it doesn't actually fit tightly against his face. And that's why I was having so much trouble getting it on. Because once it's on and you take the other part off, the mask part, you can kind of see where it's just not sitting flush against the face like the other side does. So yeah, that's the additional articulation in here. Let's move on. Now, this equipment also transforms to create a trailer to turn them into the fire engine. We'll go ahead and we'll do that next. Quick look at this. There's one issue that I've had with taking him apart now, and that is that the foot pulls out the his foot. We'll see how it goes with this other one real quick. I was just gonna put him in vehicle mode without recording it, but see, once we get to here, it's hard to get the foot out of there. Oh, there we go. We got that one out without it popping off. Well, that's good. Okay, so now we got our Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and now we got to take all these parts. Whoopsie. Now we got to take all these parts and turn them into a truck. Or, you know. Now, according to this, this comes apart. And you get to store his extra bits inside here. I'm kind of curious though. Will it actually store? Oh, okay, yeah, it should store all three of those. Then we just slide that into place, and his mask and equipment are all out of the way. So then we take these two parts. One goes in the middle, it looks like, and the other one goes below it. So we get this. And then we take his backpack here. Turn those like that. Okay. So it appears that this does not actually snap into place. But then when we fold the wings in, all right, so we got some tabs there and some, slots there. So again, tabs, slots. We get that. Now we take this. We've already got that slipped into place, and we got that like that. So we got this closed up. All right, so we got this little peg here, and we got the top hole in there. And that goes on there like that. So far, so good. We'll set that aside for the moment. And we go back to the legs. Apparently, we need to fold these back to this position here. So fold that open so we can put the toe in place. And we can close that, hold the toe in place, and flip that one around. And then these snap together like so. Hold this like this, it looks like. It looks like we got these two these two tabs on the ladder, and we got those slots there. So that appears to be our connection point on this part, which has now come loose. All right. We also have some tabs here at the back. And there's a couple slots in the feet part so that those go into place to help hold it in place. Good luck getting that all to slam into place, however, apparently. Ah, dang it. Okay, it looks like there's an additional slot there, so we gotta get that into place too. There we go. Starting to look like a trailer now. Drop that down so it looks like equipment for firefighting. Now we have to deal with the fists. This one's a bit more confusing. So let's see. We got the fist here. It looks like we're supposed to turn it inward. Turn it inward. And then it's... Okay. So if you look here, we got this slot and this slot, or this tab and this tab here, and then we got a slot on the side of the fist. So we just need to get that to slide into place. Kind of manhandling this to do it, though. Ah, there we go. So now we look real solid up here, don't we? Now then, we're supposed to be able to connect this to Optimus Prime. We got those two little pegs there, and we got, or holes. We got the pegs here. And then our cannons here. Looks like we slide those into place there. And there we go. Looks like what? Oh, okay. And you can attach his axe over to the side like that, I guess. Although that looks further forward in the instructions than it should. But there we go. That's our DNA Designs vehicle mode now. Rolls about as good as he did previously. The only tires that seem to be moving on this side are this one and this one. These are... these are mushroom pegged in, but they actually feel like they move better than these ones do. Our other side here. Like, let's be honest. This, I think it looks really cool. And we can go ahead and you can raise that and you can start spraying stuff. So yeah. I think this is a nice add-on, man. He looks cool this way. Like I mentioned before, we were supposed to get a version of this from Hasbro, and it just never came through. But man, this is definitely a worthwhile add-on. The colors match up decently, not great, because we got like well, it's about the same metallic silver paint here on the side, except for the angles. They never kind of shine at the same time. We have the glossy black on Prime's main body, and then it's a flat black on the rest of it. And then the red is a little duller than the red on the cab mode. But as far as everything goes, it does seem like it matches up pretty good with what we saw in the cartoon. You know, they gave us a spot to actually keep his axe also in vehicle mode, so that's great. And overall, I like it. It almost makes me want to get a second one of these and another Optimus Prime so I can display in both robot and vehicle mode this way. I'm not going to because, you know, I don't have the room and that's getting kind of expensive. Because this was on Big Bad Toy Store for, I believe, $59. Sadly, when it first was released on Big Bad Toy Store, I believe it was only $39. By the way, the price went up before the tariff thing, as I recall, because they sold out the initial batch and then the second batch was a higher price. And I believe that got put up again before the tariff thing, which it's probably not Big Bad Toy Store's fault. They actually had the cheapest initial price on this thing. And I think everybody got the little extra bonus thing. So overall, I think he looks good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. First off, do you have the animated Optimus Prime? Secondly, do you want to get this add-on kit for him? I mean, it is a glorious add-on kit. If you like this add-on kit and the way it looks, please spray that like button. And if you want to hear more of my nonsense, you can subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.